Alright, so today's video is going to be about these guys. Full titanium lug nuts. Now I got these from Chasing Jays, and these are M12 by 1.5 right here. You might be wondering why I have gloves. My buddy Dominic, he says you need gloves because you're gonna put your oils all over the titanium, man. He's a little bit of a titanium freak, so I'm like, all right, cool, I'll wear gloves when I undo these things or unbox them. So been waiting for, God, man, like 3 months for these things. Every time he sells them, they're out like the next day, and I never keep up with the social media posts on his channel. I should, now I do. And he hit me up the other day. He says, hey, I finally got those lug nuts in, do you want a set? I said, sure, why not? So we're gonna unbox this real quick and check this out. Got me my legit Chasing Jays decal. If anyone wants this, it'll be about $300 just for the decal because it's legit and it's hard to get, like I just said. And look at this really nice freaking note. See? Look at that. If you want to see more titanium goodies, make sure you follow their IG. It's right there, at Chasing Jays. All right, back to the goodies. And look how anal they are. They're just like me. Like individual little containers or plastic baggies for the lug nuts so they don't get jacked up. I like that. This will run you about $249.98 or whatever it is, which is not bad, right? It's not Chinese made. It's all made here in the USA, so you're supporting the small guy. And it's also pretty cool because, I mean, look at that. Who's gonna have the same lug nut at the, your local car meet or your show? And pretty cool coloring there. I don't have anything purple. Oh, actually I do. Ha! So all these guys, now it'll match my valve cover in there. My valve cover, spark plug cover is actually purple, and that's from Project G. So this will match, actually. Silver, purple, a little bit of gold in there because my car's got a little bit of gold plus the purple and all that stuff. So that's good. These things weigh absolutely nothing, and the finish and the craftsmanship, pretty freaking amazing, to be honest. Look at that. Super clean. Now, Dom says when you install these, make sure you don't use an impact if you want to keep the color all nice and fancy. Now, these are titanium, so you can really beat the hell out of them if you don't care how they, look after. But anything that has a nice coating or finish, you're gonna jack them up if you use an impact gun. So what I do is I actually get a bag, right? I'll show you this in a minute here, but I usually get a bag. I put it over the lug nut like so, then I insert my socket, then I tighten it. That way it won't jack up the finish, and you don't need to get a special tool or anything like that. It works really, really, really good, actually. So I'm gonna unbox all these real quick. Now these only come in 20s, so if you're asking, hey, you think I can get a discount if I buy 16? You won't, because he doesn't sell them in 16s. He sells them in 20s. So if you have a 5-lug car, perfect. If you have a 4-lug, well, you're gonna have 4 spares. Yeah, it's not a bad idea, really. What if you lose, I don't know, 3 while you're working on the car? Like a 10mm socket, you know how they always tend to disappear? I've lost a freaking lug nut or 3 before. I don't know how, but it happens. All right, look at that. Look how pretty those are. Let me punch in real quick here. Ooh, look at that. Get the proper lighting. There you go. Now I do have my my lights situated somewhere here. Get the proper lighting. Look at that. Yeah. So after I unbox these guys, or unbag. We're gonna install one on the front right here. Yeah, look at that, they're just all over the place. Forget it now. So on my car right now, they're neochrome, and as you can see, they're open-ended. Now they're open-ended for a reason. It's because I have extended studs, which needs open-ended nuts. If you prefer close-end, they do sell these in close-end, so just go to the website and you can check it out. But they look pretty dang good. Look at that. More close-ups of this thing. Look at that, man. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's like a jewel for your car. Now, I know some guys will be like, well, it's $250. Is it really worth it? Well, I don't know. It depends on what's worth it to you. You know, some people will buy eBay ones for $100, and some people will buy crazy expensive $1,000 ones. It really depends on your style and taste, but for $250, man, this is insanely good. The quality is just amazing. Look at that. Pretty cool color too. Now, these things will dull out if you're, you know, driving the car daily. So if they do dull out, you can just wash it with some soap and water, and it should clean most of that stuff out. And you can also polish these if you wanted to. So you just chuck it on a drill, spin it, use your favorite mount polish, and then it'll be good. Right, I'm gonna show you how to install these without scratching the finish. First, you get yourself a regular trash bag, right? And then you get yourself the proper size socket. And I think this is a 17. What is this? Yeah, 17. Now you take your bag, put your socket inside. And then if this is on your wheel, you basically just do this. Bam. See that? And then you tighten it. Click, click. Torque it to 80 foot-pounds, or depending on your car, I guess. Some cars like my Porsche can go up to like 90. So here it is. That's the trick. If you use this direct onto the lug nut, you might end up scratching it, because this is steel that's you know, titanium, so it'll probably rub off some of that bluing. So or bluing is for guns. But there you go. And you know, it's nice to have the protected socket too. These things come off if you wanted to. So let's install one right now. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is gonna take off two of these guys. Obviously they're already mounted to the car, or the wheels are already mounted to the car, so we're gonna need to take just two at a time and then replace them. That's usually how we do it anyways. If I already have the wheels mounted to the car, less problems that way. So pop these guys off. All right, so once you have those guys removed, you get your uber, blow that air out real quick, uber fancy titanium luggers. Thread it on. Okay. All by hand. Worst thing you can do is start this with, say, an impact. Okay, good. Now you get your nice torque wrench, as you can see right here. My little Husky. Now don't doubt Husky's quality. It's a Home Depot brand. It's actually pretty good. So I got this set to 80 foot-pounds. Now I'm gonna slide my bag over whichever one I'm working on. So the top one first. All right. Now typically I don't want to pull up, you just want to push, it's easier, but I have no space because of the camera gear, so we're just gonna pull up. There you go, 80 foot-pounds. Same thing, rotate, because look, once you use the bag, you'll end up popping a hole in it, right? This is why you get a big bag, like a trash bag. Okay, like that. I've done this for many years, no issues. Okay. Okay, there you go. You always want to do it in a crisscross pattern. See how it went from here to here, and then here to here? You never want to just do this, 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 and this. Why? It basically singes it down nice and even. And there you go. So let's get a close-up.